Taurus, this is your March 2016 love and partnership as well as general forecast. We're going to start with your love and partnership reading. First card that comes up says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This has come up a few times this month. It says show your feelings. Send that text message, those flowers, openly express your appreciation. This card suggests that the more love you give, the more love you will receive. So there's something about starting this month off with showing your appreciation, both in romantic and platonic relationships. It might be that you are wanting to feel appreciated and loved, and the first thing to do is actually to show other people this, and then you will get it in return. The next card that comes up is called deception, and it says someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So someone's hiding something. This card suggests that you are well aware of this, whether it is that you're aware someone is hiding something or that you are hiding something. It's not a secret to you that there is something going on. And the card suggests that it's time to address it, time to have a open, heartfelt discussion with your partner about it is what they're hiding or what it is that you are hiding. Then the last card says worth waiting for. Divine timing as it is at work in your love life. You'll see in your guidance as well it speaks about this worth waiting for. Taurus is either waiting for someone or someone is waiting for them where partnerships and relationships are concerned. And you probably starting to feel impatient, or that person is probably starting to feel impatient. But this relationship or partnership is definitely worth waiting for. Not only is it worth waiting for, there is divine timing involved here. You'll see later in your reading, in your general reading, there's something about timing for Taurus at the moment. There's a specific time and a place that these things need to happen, and there's a bit of a stall at the moment, but it is worth waiting for. Now, your first card that comes up for your guidance says there's a detour or a delay or an obstacle. In your case, I think it's a delay. There's a delay here for good reason. There's probably something that needs to come to pass, or you need to realize something before the next step can be taken in partnerships and relationships. Something hasn't been revealed yet or taken care of, whether it's you that needs to do the revealing or somebody else. This needs to come to light first. Remember the eclipses in March because they're good for that. Now the next card that comes up is the man waiting patiently. This man has been waiting patiently very long. In fact, for Taurus, I think he's been there for about 3 months sitting in that chair. I think he was in your last 2 readings, right? So if this is you, Taurus, you are waiting patiently. And this whole reading seems to suggest that you're now starting to get impatient. But as that other card said, it's worth waiting for. The person who's waiting for you might be starting to feel a little impatient, but they will wait it out because here they still are. They're going to wait for you patiently. And then the final card that comes up in your guidance is that of the Sun. So it's victory, success, happiness. So in the end, the delays and the waiting will be worth it. This relationship or partnership is going to be worth it. And if you are in a partnership or relationship that has kind of hit a spot where something needs to be taken care of and maybe the timing has to be right before it can be dealt with, know that the time will be right and you'll know when that is, and the end result will be this Sun card. It will be victory, it will be success, the sun will be shining on your partnership. So it's definitely a happy ending here. Now for your general forecast, I'm doing a different reading this month because so many people say they are stuck in a rut at the moment. And this reading is specifically a guidance of how to get out of this rut. The first card that comes up explains why are you stuck in this rut. And it says, you're feeling like you're running out of time. Here we come again with the timing. So Taurus is starting to get impatient. There's maybe something that you're wanting to do or something that you're trying to get to manifest, and you feel as if you can't get there. There are delays, it's being stopped, or you perhaps even stopping yourself, and you're starting to feel maybe you should do something or something should happen, because you are running out of time. But this card says let go of the anxiety. Everything happens in divine time. The next card is that of the observer. This is the first step you need to take. This says, see your work projects from a different perspective. So whatever this project is that you feel like you're running out of time, either to launch or to move forward, look at it from a different perspective. Always when something stalls, this is the universe's way of saying there's something you are not seeing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It seldom is. It's just something that needs to be taken care of before you can move on, and you're not seeing it yet. It says even ask somebody else for advice. That's saying you can't see the forest for the trees. Well, ask somebody outside of the forest to tell you how come you're not moving forward in the forest, if you understand what I'm saying. Then the next card suggests what to let go of so that you can now move forward. This is the Two of Fire. And it says don't be discouraged by temporary delays, okay? So let go of that feeling of discouragement or being stalled or unhappiness, or maybe even wanting to bail, to let go of this project because it's not moving forward at the speed that you want it to. Let that feeling go. It says you are moving forward and you may need to make courageous choices, so be ready for those. But you are coming into your own with business projects. There's obviously just something that still needs to be learnt or seen, but you are coming into your own. There will be success, this card says. The next card suggests what else to let go of, and this is the Ten of Wands. This card suggests you be willing to accept assistance from others, especially if you've been working too hard. Learn to let others work with you and for you. Don't do everything yourself because you feel perhaps you're the only one capable of doing the project. It says you can't do everything by yourself. You need to balance work and play. Then the next card comes up and says this is what you need to focus on. So this is how you look forward so that you can move forward. And this is the card of opportunity. This says be prepared to try new avenues, new projects, and new experiences. You may have to leave something behind to try the new, so be prepared for that. But know that the time is right for this. So the timing is right to try a new avenue, a new way of doing this. And focus on your intentions. Now the outcome card says the path to prosperity may very well be a gamble. But you will learn much from taking this new path. Whether you win or lose on this path this card is actually saying is not the object here. The object here is what you will learn by setting off on this new path. It says with the right amount of luck and timing, you could strike gold. You could experience something you've never ever experienced before, that you never possibly even imagined. So there's a very, very good outcome to getting out of this rut that you're stuck in. Now your guidance says you've reached completion on something, right? It says something new is now coming towards you. Something you've worked to has come to a point where you need to take a new avenue. You've completed whatever you were doing to the best of its potential. Now a new avenue needs to be looked at, or the next step in the journey needs to be looked at. The next card that comes up in your guidance is that of ceremony. Now, often when one steps into a new path or on a new journey, the universe will tell you to look for guidance because it wants to give you guidance. This card says you have lost your, shall we say, tie or your relationship with the universe, spirit, or God. Not totally, it's not totally lost, but there's not that close connection that you're going to need now to go forward with. So it is suggesting that you renew that partnership or renew that communication with a higher power. So whatever ceremony or whatever procedure you go through, whether it's praying, whether it's meditation, do that now because you need to hear the guidance to help you on the road forward. The final guidance card is the new moon or promise. And this says it's time to launch a project. Maybe something you considered in the past but have never taken action on, or something you started and then shelved for a later time. It's time to do that now. So it's got quite a lot of guidance coming through here for a new path to be taken. It's either an entirely new path for you, Taurus, or it's a new avenue within what you're already doing. Susan Miller said in her astrology for March, the eclipses and the 2/9 March, as you probably know, are like a hand sort of firmly in the small of your back that gives you that little shove forward. And this is definitely the message coming through here as well. The universe is giving you that little shove forward, where you might have felt there's something or a different avenue that you don't want to take. This may be the time to take it. This may be the time to take that chance. Your soul path sort of underlines that. It's the eagle card, and it says this: you have been called to evolve. Your soul wants to grow. It demands growth. It says have faith, make that leap, break the chains and learn to soar. Get out of your head and learn to fly. So stop thinking about that possibility and take that chance and move forward with it. Because the final soul path card says live now. Live your fullest life now. So don't leave whatever this is for the future. Now is the time to do it. Now is the time to experience everything that you are dreaming of doing, or think maybe I'll do it in the future. This is the time now to do it. There won't be a better opportunity. Now is the time for that opportunity. So grab it and run with it. Right, Taurus, that is your March 2016 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.